Hey Ty, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you very much. Really good.
Good,
Really good.
good. I know you've just raced back from work, so good day. Was it all right?
Yeah, good day. Happy for the bank holiday weekend. Woo! So yeah,
Ah, that's
good.
good.
Always good.
Oh, well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to the Me Project UK today. And as you know, we're on the topic of self-esteem. So Ty,
Yeah.
to jump straight in, what does having value look like to you?
What does having value look like to me? So I was thinking about this earlier. What does having value look like for me? So I get valued, or I feel valued, or I understand value to be my efforts in giving through things like love, through hope, through joy, and through honor. And it's my efforts in those things. So yeah, it's things that sort of last a lifetime.
Yeah,
Um, Things that won't be here today and gone tomorrow. So things
yeah.
like love. Love says that I'll always be around regardless of what you do.
Mm,
And this is can be me saying it to someone or me receiving it from a friend or a family member.
mm,
Giving in joy, it says that, I don't know, it just says that you might not feel great now, but there is a time where you will feel great. And it's,
yeah,
if I can receive that, or if I can give that, that will just, that sort of thing just blows my mind. So
yeah.
yeah, I believe that I'm a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. So these things, how we look, it won't last forever, but
Yeah,
what we can get and what we can give
give.
can last a lifetime. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And I like how you talk about place the emphasis on effort. So it's not necessarily um what we do, because sometimes things will fail or mess up or
Yeah,
whatever it may be, but that intention behind it, that desire, that's what's key, hey?
yeah, yeah, definitely it's about the
Yeah.
effort.
So how has that for you in your life changed your day to day?
So I'd say, so having self-esteem has changed my life. I'd say it's definitely enriched my life.
Mm,
And that sounds so special, and it sounds fancy and spectacular, but it's really simple. It's having self-worth, not sort of having self-worth based on everyone else and what's going on in everyone else's life. So
yeah.
I think what's helped me is to sort of understand what I'm capable of.
Mm,
So many people can spin a different amount of plates and have all these different things going on.
yeah.
But I guess if you learn to sort of to start spinning your plate, and then see how am I doing with this plate, and then start with another plate. I'm growing in this plate, so I can start with this plate. And
Yeah.
yeah, just learning to take your eyes off of everyone else
Yeah.
and to focus on what you're capable of and the effort that you can put in.
Yeah.
And then it will sort of, yeah, take your gaze off everyone else and you start to
Yeah.
focus on yourself, and it starts to brighten up life a bit. So, and then
Yeah.
when you start doing that, you can sort of show other people how to do that, really. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's about managing what you can do, because we're not created the same. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's really important, because it's easy to look at other people and see all the stuff they're doing and then
Yeah.
maybe not feel like that. When you were talking then, you referenced a point almost as if there was a stage where maybe you didn't feel like you did have a lot of self-worth and
Yeah.
self-value. So what helped you realize that self-worth?
What's helped me realize? I think growing through going through the process of life, I think we need to sort of take a moment to recognize when things do happen, or when you do make an effort in something. So I
Yeah.
remember this is like one of my biggest life experiences that's completely blown my mind. Like, it might not be a big deal to anyone else, but it is to me. It's like, so this one day I went to a shift at work, not in the job that I'm doing now,
Yeah.
and there's this person who just wasn't their self. Um,
Yeah.
and they were just a bit out of character. They're normally really giddy, really happy, hardworking, and really sort of not out there, but they talk to
Yeah.
everyone else and not be so, yeah, closed.
Yeah.
So I just felt a nudge in my spirit. I'm a Christian,
Yeah.
so I say it's from God, Jesus Christ, but you might just say this is me. But
Yeah.
yeah, either way, I felt this nudge to just buy this person a cake. And then I fobbed it off a lot, and I just kept saying, "Nah, this is weird." But in the end, I was like, "Oh, I've got to buy this person a cake." So while
Yeah.
they were on the boat, I bought them a cake, and then they just broke down. Like,
Wow.
it was happiness, it was sadness, it was joy, and it
Wow.
was everything under the sun. And after a while, after all the tears and stuff like that, they just explained that for a while I've been struggling with an eating disorder, and it's just started, and I haven't been able to talk about it to anyone, and stuff like that.
Wow.
So that sort of really showed me that I have value, and how I
Yeah.
can help others brings me value as well. And
Yeah.
it's not so much about the result, because regardless of whether she was really happy and stuff like that, because we can forget about the result if it doesn't go right, and we can start blaming ourselves.
Yeah.
But it's about the effort that I put in. So we need to
Yeah.
start like bigging ourselves up for the effort and the thought that we put into doing those things,
Yeah.
rather than the actual result, because we can try and we can try again until we do enrich someone's life. And that's changed her life. So that's really, that made me feel valued. So yeah.
Wow. That's so good, about what we put in, not what the
Yeah.
end result necessarily is. That is
Yeah.
wisdom right there. That is wisdom right there. That's so good. So Ty, for somebody who's watching this
Yeah.
and is maybe feeling like they don't have a lot to offer, feeling that they are, you know, looking at you or other people doing these interviews and being like, oh well, you know, they've got this thing and they're doing that, and he clearly has so much to offer because he's, you know, super helpful and da 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 da. What would you say to that person?
What would I say to that person? So I think a lot of the time, I know I've done this before, and I know many other people have done, we speak things over ourselves, and we say things about ourselves that might not necessarily be true, but felt true in the moment.
Yeah.
We could say, I'm not good enough, or
Yeah.
I'm not cool enough,
Yeah.
or I don't have enough money, or my parents or my family don't have that much money, and I can't do this and I can't do
Yeah.
that, and my friends can.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do after you say those things is say, and it might sound weird, and that's the way I like it. But we can't say those things. You know, we got to find ourselves in good times when we feel great about ourselves. We've got to
Yeah.
speak things over ourselves. We've got to say, I made a huge effort, and that's the way I like it. And that's what I've just, yeah, I've heard that before, and it really helps me. So yeah, I made a huge effort, and that's the way I like it. You know, I feel sad right now, but there is a time when I'm going to feel happy, and that's the way I like it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Love it. And that's the way I like it. Boom.
Yeah,
Ty,
yeah.
thank you so much. That was so
My
good.
pleasure.
You
Yeah,
take care. Have a lovely evening.
you
Bye.
too. See you later.
Bye.